Um, Moon Knight is already different because the titular character has not one but two costumes. What was the process that went into designing those or bringing them from paper to life?
So Marvel has a team that kind of works in developing this before the costume designer jumps on. So it was great. There was kind of like a little preset before happening. So when I got on, it was like, all right, we need to tweak this. Let's adjust a few things. And then we had to start to fabricate. So we pretty much created our own fabric for the Moon Knight costume because I wanted the costume to be fully functional and be able to do like the action and the moves and the kicks and everything. So we 3D printed on top of the fabric different patterns. And then all of that was cut into the different pattern pieces and strips. So there's like a total of 803 pieces that
Wow.
went into this suit to create it in different colors and dyed fabrics and printed. And so there's a lot that went into that one.
Wow, that's amazing. Oscar already had high praise for you about the suit and bringing it because it's fully functional. He can move and fight in it. Now if you had to choose which one of the suits was your favorite between Mr. Knight and Moon Knight, which one would be your favorite?
I cannot choose. That's like choosing a child. You can't do that. I can't do that. I like both. I was very scared of the Mr. Knight costume when I like came onto the project and I was like, oh, I need to make a white 3-piece suit. Like, how am I going to do this? But it was just so well done. I had an in-house team of tailors in Budapest that made it, and they are like complete bespoke geniuses. They made this thing like perfect every time. And we had 47 of them because of the dirt and stunting and like all of that happened. So they made it perfect every time. So I couldn't have asked for more. But the Moon Knight costume is also so special because it's so different from a lot of other suits. So it was pretty phenomenal.
Awesome. Mr. Knight's my favorite. I really like that costume a lot. If you could spare one, I wear one at Comic-Con. Gladly, proudly too. And for my final question, Moon Knight's not your first, foray into the world of superheroes and costume design. You actually worked alongside Deborah Lynn Scott for Spider-Man 2. And I was wondering, if any of the projects, you take anything from those other projects and like use them when it came to designing the Moon Knight costume.
Oh, absolutely. I think the way that the technique and the different steps that each costume takes to build, you take that into consideration, and also what worked on a suit and what didn't work on a suit. As I was building it, there was in the Spider-Man suit, couldn't go to the bathroom. So I was like very adamant that it was like the Moon Knight suit was multiple pieces. So we didn't have an issue with that. But also just the functionality of things. So I've done a couple of different suits and on different jobs. And it was just about making sure I take the challenges of the other ones and incorporate it to make it seamless on this one.
Awesome. Well, you did an exceptional job. The suits are badass. So well done.
Okay.
That's my time. It was a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.